Hello everyone, welcome to part 54 of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 7. So in last few videos we able to merge our ecom template to our Laravel website, Laravel ecom website. Now we are going to make all feature dynamic. Okay, so one by one we will start working on these features. So first of all, in this video we are going to work on our header menu. Okay, so we are going to make this dynamic. Okay, you can see the sections, everything is static right now, so we are going to make it dynamic. All the sections, men, women and kids will come as dynamic, and these t-shirts and shirts are the categories, and these are the subcategories: casual t-shirts for formal t-shirts, and this will also come from our admin panel. Okay, so everything we are going to make dynamic. Okay, so we can open the admin panel as well, so that we will come to know that what categories, what subcategories will come up here. Okay, though I have added the similar categories and subcategories, but we are going to make dynamic. Okay, so I will log in to, okay, I will check my XAMPP server is not working. I will make sure that my XAMPP server is working. Okay, so here I will go. If you are in Windows, make sure that your XAMPP is running. Okay, my XAMPP is not running. I am going to run my XAMPP in my Mac. Okay, okay, it will take few minutes. Okay, MySQL and Apache server, I just run. Now it will work fine. I will refresh now, and it must work now. It is working fine. Okay, so I am going to log into the admin panel now. Admin @admin.com. Okay, now I am able to log into the admin panel. Okay, you can see the sections here: men, women and kids. We have added the 3 sections so far, and all the 3 sections will come up dynamic here. Okay, so see the categories. Under those sections the categories have come up: t-shirt, shirts, denim, casual t-shirts, denim. Okay, all this will come here in our header menu at the front end. Okay, so I will also open the phpMyAdmin. Okay, so that more things will get clear. Okay, so here we can see we are having sections. Okay, here, from here I am going to pick. Okay, so these are the sections and these are the categories. Okay, and we are having subcategories as well. We will see we are having subcategories or not. Okay, so see here, denims we have added under women. Okay, that is fine. T-shirts, and under t-shirts we have added casual t-shirts. Okay, so we have the subcategory as well. See, casual t-shirts will come under these t-shirts. Okay, so everything we are going to add here, we will display dynamically. Okay, so first of all we are going to create one function in our section model. Okay, so we are already having one function, categories function, but we will add one more function, section function, and in that section function we are going to amend categories function as well. Okay, so I will show you that how we can do this thing, because now see, now we want everything. We want the array, like first section will come. I want some array. I will explain you what kind of array I want. See, I want such kind of array. First I want sections, and under those sections categories. These are the categories, and under those categories subcategories. Okay, so I want that kind of thing. Okay, to clear, I will tell you what I want here. See, I want men. Under men I want categories like t-shirts. Under those categories subcategories like formal t-shirts, and one more, casual t-shirts. Okay, so subcategories will also come, and now see, another category will come up here, like you can see, denim. Okay, so another subcategories, anything like party wear denims. Okay, anything you can give party wear denims. Okay, I don't know this one exists or not, but we can do. Okay, so see, Now see this woman. Now another section will come up, women. Okay, under this one, women, tops will come as a category. Okay, so under this tops I want to show subcategory, and that is formal top, no issue, formal top, casual tops once again. Okay, so I want such kind of layout. Okay, that will help us everywhere. That will help us in header menu, and it will help us in sidebar. Okay, so I want everything dynamic. I want such array. Okay, so in the form of array everything will come. So I will fetch section, and with that section I am going to fetch categories, and under those categories subcategories will come. Okay, so I will fetch everything dynamically. So I am going to make one function here, public function sections. Okay, so this is the function I am going to make. Okay, so to get all the sections, and I am going to get like this one, get sections. Okay, and under this one I am going to get all the sections. First of all I will do like this, whatever enable disable all the sections I am going to get. Okay, I am going to give that condition later on, but right now I am getting everything, and I am going to convert it to array, because we are going to use array most of the time now, because we require some array function in future. So everything we will convert to array. Okay, we can convert like this. You already know, I have explained in few times that how we can convert to array. Okay, so this one we can return, but first of all I will see that whether it is displaying our sections or not. But before that, see, we need to call this function somewhere, otherwise it will not display anything. Okay, so we need to call this function. Okay, so I am going to call this function in our header, front header, because in front header only we are going to use this function. So I am going to call this function here. Okay, so I will do like this, use app. Okay, we require to call this model here, include this model here, and now we can call this function as well. I will do like sections, and section, under section again section will is there. Okay, sections like this. Okay, so will display like this. Okay, so now it is fine. Now I'm going to refresh. Okay, we need to declare the function as public static. Okay, we need to declare the function as static, otherwise we can't use this function anywhere. So we require here to convert it to static, public static function section. Now we can do. Okay, now you can see men, women and kids sections are coming. Okay, but we want under those section we also want categories, like men is having some categories we want to show here in array inside this one, and subcategories as well. And for that we need to amend this one, we need to add this one here, like simple thing with categories, because we already having function ready, that categories function is already there to get the categories and subcategories, so we can take benefit of that. Okay, so I simply use this one, join this one with our section. I simply join this one with our section, and now I will refresh, and you can see all the information is coming up. Okay, so now we have this section, we have the categories under this man section. You can see t-shirt is there, and we are also having the subcategories. Okay, so everything we are having sections, categories and subcategories. Okay, so like this we can have woman and its category, it does not have any subcategory, it will come up here. Okay, so like this we able to get all the details that we require for our header menu. Okay, so we can do like this. And now one condition I will add here, that we need to add that its status must be 1 only. And here we can see in sections we are having status also. Status must be 1 only, though status is always 1 for this section. Okay, but sometime admin can disable some of this section itself, like kids section he can disable, or women section. Okay, so here status must be 1. Okay, so that if section will get disabled, we will not show it in at front end. Okay, so here I will add condition where status of this section must be 1, like this. Okay, simple condition we will add. Okay, if we are going to disable, like if suppose if the admin, if the client disable this kids section, then kids will not come at all, this one will not come. Okay, you can see the kids has gone away because we have disabled kids. Okay, so we must only pick active sections. Okay, so if we will disable any section, under those sections categories and subcategories will also get disabled. Okay, so we need to take care of that thing. Okay, so now that is fine. Yeah, now we can use this function, and I'm going to return get section here, return $get section, because now it is data is coming fine, so we can simply return. Okay, so now we can able to use here at front end. Here we can see where we have given. So I am going to open this one more time, so that there will be no problem. I keep checking my JSON of my array. Okay, I keep checking my array, so it will help me. Okay, see, on one page I will have everything, so that I can check. Okay, its name I will use it, its category name I am going to use it, its URL I am going to use it. Okay, so it will be easier for me. And in next page I am going I'm going to disable this one, and we'll check the real output like this. Okay, so one page I am going to check our array, so that I can pick the information from that array, and in next page I am going to check it dynamically. Okay, though, so that is working fine or not, I am going to check it. Okay, so you can also do in the same way. So now I'm going to make it dynamic, and for making it dynamic I will come up here at here it is our, yeah. So first of all I am going to check that where are our sections, where are our categories and subcategories. Okay, so here is our sections. Okay, so this drop down, we will check that which thing we need to repeat for a section. This one, this drop down, you can see that this drop down is repeating again and again. So what we can do, we can remove 2 of the drop downs now, because we are going to make it dynamic and we want for each loop here. Okay, so I am going to delete 2, and those 2 are women and kids, and we are going to call it dynamically in for each loop. Okay, so I'm going to delete these 2 one, and I'm going to add for each loop here. First one loop I'm going to add, and I'm going to add, we are having sections, add section, I'm going to do like this, and I am going to end this loop here, and we'll check that everything is working fine or not. Yeah, I will add here, instead of men I am going to use that name, section name, and $section we are using here. So we are going to do like this, section, and we're going to pick name. Okay, so this name we make sure that we are having under section. You can see the name is here, so that is fine. Okay, so now I am going to display, and we'll check that whether man, woman or kids are coming dynamically or not. Okay, so you can see now it is coming as dynamically. It is coming from the admin panel, from our database, man, woman and kids. Okay, it is not coming statically, it is coming in for each loop. Okay, so now output, now see the category and subcategory will come same, because we have not added any condition, we have not added any loop so far. So now it is going to display t-shirts, casual t-shirts for all, shirts, casual shirts for all. You can see here t-shirts, shirts, t-shirt, shirts, t-shirt, shirts. So this thing also we need to make dynamic. Okay, so we are already having this one dynamically, we are calling everything. See, categories and subcategories are coming dynamically, so we can simply use those one. Okay, so one more for each loop we require here. You can see here that one for each loop we require for this one you can pick. Okay, and second for each loop we require for this one for the categories. You can see here, and the third for each loop we require for subcategories. Okay, so 3 for each loop we require for this header menu. Okay, so I am going to pick first one we have already done. Now I am going to add for each loop for the categories, and we are going to pick these categories. This is the categories for which we will add one more for each loop. Okay, so I'm going to add. Now I need to check where we need to add this for each loop, and now see which thing is repeating, and we need to make sure that we added, see this one, divider one time, and you can see it has added again. So here we are going to add the for each loop. Okay, so after drop down menu we will add the for each loop, and now I will add for each loop. Now we are getting under section, dollar section, and dollar section. Under those dollar section, what I am going to pick, categories. Okay, so see here we are getting the categories. You can see here that we are getting this one categories, so this one we are going to pick now. Okay, and I will add like as dollar category, as we are going to fetch the categories now. Okay, so this one we can remove now, only one is required, and here I am going to end for each loop. Okay, and now the category name will come up here inside this one. Here I am going to display the category name, and category underscore name will come up here. Okay, so here I am going to display category underscore name like this. Okay, so now we are going to refresh once again. I'm going to refresh this page, and we'll see here you can see now it is coming. Okay, t-shirts and shirts and denim. This one is coming dynamically, t-shirts. Okay, this one, and denims. Okay, only one category is there under women, so this one, and kids does not have anything, so kids is showing empty. So men and women, men is having the 3 categories, t-shirts, shirts and denims. Ignore this one because this is still static. Okay, so ignore this one. You just need to see the categories, because we have made the categories dynamic so far with the help of for each loop. So t-shirts, shirts and denims are dynamic now. Okay, so under women there is only one category, that is denims. You can see here in categories, going in any panel, you can see we are having in fact 3 categories, t-shirts, shirts and denims. This is the subcategory under t-shirts. Okay, so we have 3 categories under men and 1 category under women, and the same thing is appearing at our front end. Okay, you can see 3 categories under men and only 1 category under women, and kids does not have any category so far. Okay, so now we need to make subcategories dynamic. Okay, so now we are going to make subcategories dynamic. Okay, so let's see. One more loop we require, one more for each loop we require, and now this time we need to find that where we require this for each loop, and see here, now it is done. Now this one is left. Okay, so here we require one more for each loop, and see I'm going to copy this one. Okay, and we'll paste this one, and here see in place of section I will write here category, and in place of categories I am going to pick from there. Now it will come subcategories. Okay, so I will copy subcategory, and here I am going to add subcategory now. Okay, so one more loop I am going to end here. This is like this. Okay, so for the clarity, what I am going to do, I am going to make it so not required, only one is required. And now what I will do, I will make it correct like this one. Okay, so now you can see that we have added the another for each loop, and under this one I just copy this one and here, and now we will fetch this one subcategory this time. Okay, so now I'm going to check here. Now what will happen, now you can see t-shirts, casual t-shirts come under t-shirt. There is only one subcategory we have added so far, and that is casual t-shirts, so it is displaying just one subcategory. Okay, under t-shirts. Shirts and denim does not have any subcategory, so it is not showing anything. Women does not have any subcategory, only denims category. Okay, we can add and check and see here. You can see now data is coming as dynamic, but kids is does not have any category and subcategory, so it is showing empty, so it does not look good. Okay, so we need to make sure that we can correct this one as well. If there are categories and subcategories under section only, then we are going to display this one, otherwise we will not display. So we will add one condition here. Okay, we will add the categories count, we will add the categories. If the categories are there, then only we are going to show this one, otherwise we will not show this li at all. Okay, so that that issue will not come, that blank li will not come. Okay, so I'm going to do count, and we can count this one, whatever we are using in array, we are using this one, and this one we can count that it is having anything or not. Sorry, not if, count, and this one is greater than 0, only then we are going to display this li, otherwise we are not going to display this li at all. Okay, so this one we can do like this. Okay, so now it is fine, and now I'm going to check once again that whether it will show. Okay, some issue has come up here. Here we need to add count like this and like this. Okay, now our condition is correct. Okay, now we can see that man, woman and kids is gone away. Okay, so see the kids gone away because kids we are not showing here. Because kids does not have any subcategory. Okay, if we will add any category or subcategory under kids, then we are going to show the kids, otherwise we will not show the kids at all. Okay, so see here, we will only display man and woman here, and we are not showing kids, at kids does not have any category. But if we are going to add one category under kids, then it will automatically come. Let's see. Okay, so I am going to add one t-shirts under kids, and I'm going to add under kids. Okay, and here I will add kids t-shirts like this. Okay, so let's see, I have added, now it must appear. I will see kids have come up now. Under kids there is one category, so it is meaningful, because see, why to display kids if kids does not have any category? There is no sense to display kids if kids does not have any category. So see, only a section we will only display if we have the categories under those sections. Okay, so like this we can add more subcategories to, like casual t-shirts. I'm going to add the formal t-shirts. Okay, it will automatically come there. So now you are, if you will add any category or subcategory, then it will automatically display at the front end as well. Okay, so I'm going to add we are already having a casual. I'm going to add the formal t-shirts. Okay, this one I am going to add under men, under t-shirts. Okay, so here I will write formal t-shirts URL. Okay, now I am going to check here, and you can see both casual t-shirts and formal t-shirts are coming up here. Okay, so like this we can display our header menu is ready. Okay, so see here URL we are not giving right now. Whenever we will fix our listing page, our that categories page will come, then we will set its their URL as well. We will click on these URL, and the casual t-shirts page will open. Casual t-shirts page will have all the casual t-shirt products. Okay, so like t-shirts we will click, then t-shirts, the t-shirts will have both casual t-shirt products and formal t-shirt products. And if someone will click on casual t-shirts, then only casual t-shirt products will come. So that thing we will do later on, but first we need to complete this home page. So this header menu will come up in all the pages, so it's really important. Okay, and now in next video we are going to update the left sidebar as well. We will make it dynamic as well. Okay, and after that we are going to make these featured products dynamic, latest products. Okay, then home page banners as well. So one by one we are going to make everything dynamic for our e-commerce website. Okay, so I hope that everything is clear, and if something is not clear, then you can surely contact me. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.